Today I'm going to talk to you guys about the film, The Pursuit of Happiness. I'm hoping to persuade my audience to have a different perspective on this movie, or to persuade my audience to watch this film if they haven't already. The Pursuit of Happiness is a meaningful movie showing the audience that anything is possible. There's more than 1.5 million different species in this world, and the one thing we all have in common is the feeling of happiness. Not only do we all have this feeling in common, we share it with each other. Today I'm hoping to persuade you to watch the movie The Pursuit of Happiness, directed by Gabriel Musino, released December 15, 2016. The Pursuit of Happiness won 9 awards and 17 nominations. This movie was inspired by author Chris Gardner in his 1-year struggle with homelessness. Today I'm going to give you guys an overview of this movie. Next, I'm going to give you my opinion on this film. And finally, I'm going to give you guys critics' opinions on this film. So the plot of this movie revolves around single father Chris Gardner and his son Chris. The movie starts with his wife leaving him because she feels like he can't provide for her and their son, so she just takes off. So then it's just Chris and his son Chris. Eventually they end up getting evicted from their apartment because he doesn't have a job and he can't pay the bills. So with the little money he does have left, him and his son are staying in motels for as long as they can. Eventually that has to stop because he has no money coming in, so now they're homeless and he's jobless. They are trying to stay at shelters, but the nights that they can't get a room at the shelter, they spend in the bathroom floor at the metro station. Chris starts actively looking for jobs, and he ends up landing an internship with a brokerage firm. The internship is a non-paid internship, and he's competing against 20 other people for one position. So Chris is pushing through, he's doing what he can, he's working as hard as he can. He even ends up lending one of the guys who got him the internship $5, and it was his last $5. So they call him into the room later that day, and they inform Chris that he ended up getting the position, and he's very happy about it. And the guy ends up paying Chris back his $5 that he let him borrow. And here's my clip.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. You'll probably be about as good as I was. That's kind of the way it works, and I was below average. So you'll probably ultimately rank somewhere around there, so really, you'll excel at a lot of things, just not this. I don't want you out here shooting this ball around all day and night, all right?
All right.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Hey. Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. All right?
All right.
You got a dream. You got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period.
So in that clip, you could see Chris and his son shooting hoops, and his son tells him that he's going to go pro. And he tells him that he's most likely not, and he's going to be below average just like him. Obviously, that makes his son upset, and he doesn't want to shoot around with him anymore. So then he goes and he talks to him, and he tells him that, no matter what you do in life, if you want to do it, go for it. No matter what anybody tells you, no matter what anybody says, if you want it, you can go get it. Next, I'm going to give you guys my opinion on this film. I feel like this film is very inspirational and it's very realistic. you know, growing up, you see your parents struggle and you never really fully understand. You just see that you're having less and less and you're just getting upset because you can't have what everybody else has. But the reality of it is, you know, a lot of people do deal with losing their jobs and losing their homes and being stuck with their kid and their spouse takes off, leaving them struggling. So I feel like this movie is very inspirational to everybody, you know, to just never give up. And although we all do go through hard times, they don't last forever. And, you know, we can make it as far as we want to. It's all up to us. He came from nothing. He dealt with that year of homelessness and he was able to make it for him and his son, which is very inspirational to me. You know, having to do everything yourself. I'm the same way, you know, I have to put myself through school. I had to go and get myself, you know, a good job so I could live and provide for myself. So I really like this film because it shows me that I'm moving in the right direction. And finally, I'm going to give you guys the critics' opinions on this film. So Zono N from MLV Teen Voice posted his review on September 23rd, 2020, and he said that this film is a breath of fresh air. It's very uplifting. It can move viewers to heartfelt tears and reminds us to be grateful and that reality can break you. Cynthia Fuchas from Common Sense Media posted her review on March 31st, 2022, and said that this film is like from rags to riches, which a lot of people, you know, do. It's very inspirational, and Chris never stops trusting his father, you know, although they're sleeping on in motel rooms or metro station floors. His son knows he's safe as long as he's with his dad.